Hi, and welcome to another episode of Görgött. We're back with the Mochi cookbook. We're making their tartar, their steak tartar tonight, or today. It's a bit of a surf and turf version because it's filet and oysters. And you might think, but it goes really well together. Can't really taste the oysters as such. They just give a nice kind of salty flavor to the whole thing. And because of the dressing, which is Yuzu based, gives a very nice freshness. So stay with me to see how you can make this. It's really easy, doesn't take you very long. And I hope you try it out. But before we start, please don't forget to click subscribe, click the bell icon so you can stay up to date with new content. And also please click the like button. Let's go. Here you have the ingredients we'll be working with today. We have some oysters. I'll show you how I open them. It's not as difficult as people think. The most important thing is to find the entrance. You can see it here. And then you stick your knife in, wiggle it around a bit. Take a kitchen towel like this to keep your, well, first of all, your hand safe, but also to keep the oyster still and put it on a flat surface. And then work your way in, cut the mussel, which is underneath, and then you can lift the lid, pour out the liquid, and then I always loosen the oyster from the mussel inside as well. A lot of times as you order it in restaurants, the chefs are a bit lazy, so they just cut the mussel, but the mussel is not very nice to chew on. So take the extra time, loosen it from the mussel, or if you're just serving oyster, leave it on the mussel and then eat it with a fork directly off the mussel. Like that, it's even fresher. Because if you start losing it from the mussel, it loses a little bit of the freshness because you hurt the oyster. But for this, it doesn't matter. So we'll quickly chop this up. Roughly chopped like the meat. And for this amount is about 400 grams of beef. I use 4 oysters. The recipe says 6, but I use 4. And I try to drain most of the water off of them before I cut them here. So that's that. Get rid of that, get rid of this. Clean up here quickly. You have the beef, the filet, as I said, around 400 grams. It's up to you how finely you want to chop. I don't mind where it's a little bit rough, but I chop this by hand. I'm sure you can ask your butcher to chop it for you as well, but don't ask him to put it through a mincer because then it will be too fine. So we'll put those in as well. We have some chives. There you go in. And now for the dressing, which is kind of the main part. It's 4 components. It's grapeseed oil. It's soy sauce, it's yuzu juice, and ponzu. And I'll put the recipe in the description, but it's 90 grams of grapeseed oil, 60 grams of soy sauce, 30 grams of ponzu, and 30 grams of yuzu. And I'll just whisk that together quickly. Try to whisk it quite hard so that it really mixes. Put 1 garlic chopped into it. And there's quite a nice emulsion. I'll try to show it to you there. So that the oil mixes with the soy sauce and the ponzu and the yuzu juice. Give that a quick taste. Perfect. Very nice freshness. And now what you do, you'll just mix it all together. You know what? Get in there with your hands. Much easier. Make sure you mix it well so the oysters are nicely distributed. Let's give that a quick taste. See if we need the rest of the dressing or not. Yeah, put in a bit more dressing. It will be quite wet, but don't worry, it will taste great. You don't really eat it like you eat a typical tartar with bread, you just eat it like that. Wash off the hands. Give it a last taste. Perfect. I have some Shiso Cress. Just serve it rustical on the plate. There we go. Put some of the cress over it. And voila, there you have it. So here we have it, the finished product. Let's see. It's to die for. It's so fresh. The yuzu makes it really nice. And the oysters just adds that little something to it. If you didn't know that the oyster's in there, you wouldn't be able to taste. In a blind tasting, I don't think you could say that there are oysters in there. They just give a nice saltiness to the whole dish. And that's it. That's the simple Mochi tartar. Kind of a Japanese take on it. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you try it out. I'll bring some more mochi recipes. Yeah. Thank you very much. Take care. Bye-bye.